This is exactly how you are going to have a radical glow up this fall and winter so you can step into 2026 looking totally different. Everyone is committing to the winter arc right now. And if you are wanting to do the same thing to have a serious glow up, these are the very specific habits and changes that you can make to be almost unrecognizable in a very short span of time. Just as a warning, this is probably going to have to be a multi-part series because there's no way I can fit everything into one little TikTok. I also have this whole guide laid out in more detail on my Substack. It's linked to my bio. You can go on there and find everything that I'm going to talk about listed. First thing we're going to talk about is your eating habits and utilizing food as beauty fuel. This is probably the biggest thing that you need to start making changes to today, and I know that can be frustrating to hear, but it is the truth. We don't just want to be hot for 2026, we want to be healthy as well, and that starts with what you're eating. So these are the eating habits that you are going to start implementing into your day-to-day routine. Starting your day, you are going to have 1 full cup of lemon water. Personally, I would keep the amount of lemon juice that you put in the water to a minimum. You do not want to mess up your stomach with too much citrus, especially when there's no food in there. Next, a cup of bone broth, just plain bone broth. That way, the first thing that you're putting in your stomach is a good low-calorie source of protein. And bone broth is great for collagen. This is a beauty booster. And I'm talking no exceptions with this, every single morning. And getting the bone broth protein in first thing goes into my next point. You are not going to be eating any sugary foods before you get some kind of protein in first. This way you're not going to spike your insulin levels. It will also really help with any sugar cravings that you might have throughout the day if you're a big sweet tooth. And if you do have a sweet tooth, you're not going to love my next point. In your day-to-day routine, no more eating any kind of food product that has more than 5 grams of added sugar. Artificial sugar is not a girl's girl. Makes you puffy, negatively impacts weight loss, and overall not good for your health. Now, if you're a girly like me and you need a sweet treat, in the beginning of this, like the first 2 to 3 weeks, just limit yourself to 1 sweet treat a week and then build your way up to only 1 sweet treat a month. And when I say sweet treat, I'm talking about like a dessert, ice cream, cake, all of that. Another hack to this is to use fruit to combat your sugar cravings. Yes, fruit is sugary, but it's also packed with fiber and other nutrients and minerals that you need. Fruit is very much a girl's girl. It's good for the sugar cravings and you're getting other benefits. Eat your fruit. Next thing we're doing is intermittent fasting. Every single day, you need to start implementing a 12-hour period of fasting. How I like to do this is I don't eat after 8 p.m. and I don't eat anything before 8 a.m. Fasting has insane benefits, especially if you have really stubborn fat. There's no exceptions with this one, trust me. Okay, we're moving on to the actual face before I need to end this video. Your eye area is the most noticeable area of your face. If you can perfect this area, you are going to be impossible to ignore. Make it a strict routine to keep your eyebrows shaped and cleaned and full. What I like to do is stick to every 4 weeks, I get my eyebrows waxed and shaped, and I also get them tinted. Now, obviously the tint is optional, but if you have even slightly sparse brows, I highly recommend this. Now, if you prefer getting your brows laminated or microbladed, that is great too. Just maintain brow maintenance. And lastly, for your eyes, you need to start learning how to perfect eyeliner over eyeshadow. Eyeliner is a much better tool for making your eyes pop in a very subtle way. If you have blue or green eyes, start using a reddish brown liner. This color will make your eyes pop. And if you have brown eyes, most eyeliner colors are going to look good, but if you really want your eyes to stand out, use an indigo or purple shaded eyeliner. Trust me. More parts are coming soon. I simply cannot talk about everything in this one video, but once again, you can go to my Substack to see the full written out list. It's not behind a paywall. It's accessible to everyone.